you're representing a super interesting time in world history. So COVID came around, and I'm going to throw this back to Josh and Jason, where open for over 20 years, dealing with film industry professionals and dealing with everything. All of a sudden, we've got this global pandemic.
So we figured out how to do online training really fast. We just figured out a way to do, I don't think it was the way we ended up doing it long term, but we knew that, with Zoom and Google Meet and Drives, the way that we could transfer footage around there, you could do it somehow. Um, and it would be essentially like a long form conference call, but there had to be a way to screen share, play footage without a lag in real time, play clips for, we always do a show and tell. So if you pick a clip, we have to be able to get it and we have to play it. It's like the idea that you could deliver this class, which has historically been a huge time commitment. We're talking like 10 to 6, Monday through Friday for 6 weeks in a room with other people, right? And then to emulate that somehow to make it feel like you're having some approximation of that experience was, not just about doing it electronically, but it was about establishing that sense of community in the class, which I think, Annie, I'd love for you to hear about that. It was just, these classes were also very small, right? Everybody was really just in the sort of like hide and like figure out what is going to happen to the world mode.
As soon as I started taking the class, it was really just because I couldn't get a job. And I was like, people need me to learn Premiere. And like, I have no idea what that is. And it was actually really fun for me to like be able to have someone actually tell me like what to be doing and kind of teaching me about stuff, just because I've always was craving that. There was only 2 other people in my class, and that kind of excited me a little bit to be able to really talk to the teachers. And both of them were super nice, and it felt really like personal, which I enjoy for learning. I feel like it definitely, for what I do, it prepared me in that way to be like alone with my computer and kind of have to figure everything myself and not really have that hands-on help. And it was really great. I don't think it really took anything away from me. I would have loved in person too, but being on my computer kind of like this really prepped me for like what I was about to experience after. And like, because I talk to so many editors all over the world now, and like I don't get to talk to them in person, and it's very hard to like really get to know someone over a computer. But I feel like I've figured out certain ways and just like kind of working around that, which is very new, and it's like weird to like have to make friends through a computer and really get to know people